Da-na, da-na-na-na, na-na, 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 na-na. Hi. I should really make cover art for these streams. I don't have any. I have some for freaking Metal Gear, but I don't have any for this. I mean, this was meant to be Metal Gear, of course, but it's too hot to think. So it's Elden Ring. There we go. There. Put the fan on. And now to Elden Ring. Hi. What? Well, that's not good. Why did it do that? I definitely have a PS Plus subscription. And I know that my network's set up correctly because I'm live streaming it. Weird. Let's just play it in offline mode then. Don't understand why that happened. Okay. Let's get Cookie Clicker open. Yeah, I've got my tabs that I need open. I've got this stream so I can view the live chat. I've got a post from Gooseworks that was made yesterday. The PlayStation store page for Dragon's Crown and Cookie Clicker. That's all the pages that you need open to live stream. And you don't actually need all of those open, but I do have them. What was I doing? I was going to do the Great Lift Dex eggs, whatever. I needed to speak to Wolfboy, I think. That's where he lives, isn't it? I never met him though. I'll see if he's there. Blade. I've got a whole 9 Estus flasks. They're not Estus flasks. I've got a whole 9 Estus flasks. And this would have been Devil May Cry if it had still been on sale. It would have been Devil May Cry 4. But the mode where you play as Lady. Because she's my favourite Devil May Cry character. Got a big gun. Actually, my favourite Devil May Cry character is Nico, but she's not playable in any of them, which I think is cruel. Because she's really cool in Devil May Cry 5. Which is a game I've always filled with people who are extremely lame. Like Dante's quite lame, V's quite lame, Nero's pretty lame too, but Nico's really cool. All the girls in Devil May Cry are really cool, I think. And unlike some things, I actually think that their design is fine, because they might be somewhat sexualized, but also all of the boys in this game look like that too. So, if not worse, see Dante spending the entirety of Devil May Cry 3 wearing no shirt, a leather jacket, and like cowboy chaps. Okay, well I couldn't find Wolf Boy there. Oh, let's go to Round Table Hold, see what everyone's doing. One day I am gonna grow wings, chemical reaction.
Well, wonderful. Make the journey to the capital. The two fingers you made before we.
One day I am gonna grow wings, chemical reaction, hysterical and useless, hysterical and let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug on the ground, let down and hanging around. I think this was mine. That was another stage in my thing of I'm going to try to get copyright struck by as many people as possible. Was this mine? That was mine. I don't know why I put that there. Let's jump down here. Whee! Oi! Rude. Very rude. I will be taking suggestions for what band I should sing a song by next. But I reserve the right to say not that one, if it's one that I don't like. I expect it will probably be like Linkin Park or something like that. That's one everyone likes. Oh my gosh. They really do stun lock you in this game, don't they? Most unkind. I'm gonna keep doing this until I manage to kill them. Nintendo music. What Nintendo music is there? Zelda theme? That's one. Could do the Zelda theme. I'll do that once I'm not down here anymore. What's this? Oh! Some kind of burned up corpse. Wonderful. That's what everyone wants. Litigious? Oh, litigious. Oh, I should do Metallica. Or Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna do Taylor Swift, but she's very litigious. Yeah, I can't find anyone more than Metallica or Taylor Swift, so it'll probably be Metallica. I'll just try to think of one that I can actually sing, that had actual singing. Because I'm not doing the shouty, screamy stuff today. Oh yeah, why was I here? I was here to talk to Nathalie.
Greeting,
Oh.
are you here for spirit?
took youth no matter, it's all out you're up.
In this ash, it reminds me of my...
That's actually kind of disturbing. That's probably one of the more disturbing things any of that ones was ever written. No, it's fine. Let's talk to Kenneth. I'm just going around trying to desperately find some NPC questline that I've already started that I can continue. I realised I don't think I found Alexander the Jar yet. Let down and hang around, crushed like a bug on the ground, shell cracked, juices flowing Oh, is Gowry back? Let's see. I don't think I've got any questions. I'm just interested to see if he is back. La 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 la. If I can genuinely find nothing to do in these first areas, I guess I have to go to the Altus Plateau. I guess I just have no choice. Hello. Big dog. Yeah, he's back.
Make certain that little Millicent goes unharmed. Like her mother, she but commands only one arm, and is yet preciously young.
Millicent paid a visit.
You noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hole of her home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
Well, that's depressing. Bye. Okay. Shell crack, juices flowing.
Greetings. Lithe?
Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood.
Totally missed that before.
To have me tag along as well. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you. I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella. Well, it has a twin, known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limbrave. You can see Nokron up above.
Well, I guess that's where I'm going.
To find a path leading to the
I haven't
city.
been down there yet.
Blythe's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here.
I managed to whistle last time. Hey look, that's my sword. Look. Okay. Let's go underground. So I thought about it, and Metallica likely wouldn't copyright strike me. Because I'm not pirating their music. And that's what they hate. Genuinely, the only one I can think of that would is Taylor Swift. Who did do that, famously. But I don't want to sing anything by her. Anyone but her, basically. I'm singing the pirated version of one. See, also, the problem is, the only good Metallica album we already own copies of, so it wouldn't matter. That's the Black Album and Justice for All. They're the only two good ones, and we already own them. See, I think piracy is an issue for indie things. I don't think it's a problem for things on major labels. Or at least it shouldn't be. What's over here? An item. Yay. Funny thing, I totally forgot this game was coming out when it came out. And then it just arrived. I was like, oh. And I played quite a bit of it. And I just couldn't understand what I was supposed to do in it. It took me ages to work out what I was meant to be doing. And as we can see, I still don't do what I'm meant to be doing. But I think that one was right with Nintendo, thinking about it. So I'll go... I can do a very bad rendition of the Legend of Zelda theme. Or I can go... Well, I hope that when Elden Ring finally comes to the Switch, they put in Zelda stuff, like they did with Skyrim. Because they put all this Zelda stuff in Skyrim, and I don't think it fits Skyrim as well as it would fit anything by From Software. Like, this game is like Breath of the Wild, but if it was good. And I think there is a strong argument to be made that the Dark Souls games are essentially spiritual successors to the Zelda games, more than they are anything else. Even the combat, I think, reminds me a lot of Ocarina of Time to Twilight Princess Zelda. But, like, refined. See, I wanted to live stream it, but I think I probably will end up just giving up and playing Twilight Princess by myself. do. Dun, 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 dun. Fun fact, the main theme of Elden Ring is actually the main theme of Demon Souls. Re-recorded. Hang on, this might actually work and get me done. Demon Souls main theme. No, not the remake. Dang it. Souls main theme original. Here it goes. Da-na, 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 na, na, na. Is this it? I don't know. It's just a different, like, version of the same track. And I think that's interesting. And then I found someone talking about it, and someone was like, I think it's just a coincidence, which is the stupidest take I have ever heard. It's oh, I'm sure that so far the first and last games in this style made by this company, I'm sure them having the same theme song is just coincidence. That is a hilariously bad take. And then the response to that is, it's clearly not a coincidence. And I saw one person going, oh, they don't sound the same at all. They've got the exact same, like, motif, just arranged differently. Of do-do, do-do, do-do-do. Dang a crab. Die, crab. The presence of crab eggs on a human corpse is worrying. Wow. This is nice. Look at this plant. It's like the Silmarillion. But if in the Silmarillion there was a like half-naked woman running around with a big sword killing everything, it might be a it'd be a different book if that were the case. It's a very good book, so I don't know that it'd be better, but it'd be different. I'd still enjoy it. Right, and what I have to do is I have to light up all of these and then go over there, which I didn't know until about 100 hours into my first playthrough. I managed to completely miss that was a thing. Okay, that look like that, little pillars. Okay. Let's look around for more. It seems like there's probably about 6 of them. Oh, who's this? It's Blide! I wasn't expecting to see you here, Blide.
Ah, good to see you. Apologies, mate. But I don't have much to report. I can see bloody no. I've tried all the gates. Perhaps it's a recordance. Let's give him a squeal.
I'm being attacked by minotaurs. Shove it, minotaurs.
I jest. Besides, leave this place if either of us...
Where is it? Where's he looking? Up there? Where? Where is it? Is that it? It looks like it. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah. It is a bit high up, isn't it? Ah! Please ignore the screaming. I screamed. Did you not hear me scream? Wee. Die, man, cows. Okay, that's another one. They're not that hard to kill. I remember them being much harder to kill than that. And again, by the time I finally did this area, I was a much higher level. Because I just couldn't work out what I was supposed to be doing the first time through. Ah, here's one. That one? Looks like it. That's 4, I think. I need 6. I want it now, can't tell it now. Give me your heart and your soul, 'cause I want it now, can't tell it now. That was, I think, Hysteria by Muse. Rude. I would at some point like to make a character who basically looks like my character in this game, like dress sense wise, and is perpetually cheerful, has a massive sword, and is also just a complete lunatic. So she just runs around and, like, whenever she sees anything that she perceives as rudeness, just kills everyone. Very cheerfully. Just like a very cheerful, violent maniac. One of the best character tropes is cheerful, violent lunatic. Yes. Just because I think it's funnier if it's a cheerful, violent lunatic who's dressed like this. Not that anything would ever be seen, because I think it'd probably be prose. I just think it would be funnier. Dress sense. Fair point. Arf, arf. But just like in a very serious fantasy setting, having a relentlessly cheerful, deranged nudist with a massive sword would be amusing. I am aware that the character I'm thinking of is basically just Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. That's the plot of Kill la Kill. And what I just said isn't a joke, that is genuinely the plot and message of Kill la Kill. But yeah, it would just be someone who just shows up randomly. And unlike other characters who show up randomly, she's never, like, malicious or in any way cruel to the main characters. It's just anytime anyone does something she perceives as rude, she just immediately slaughters everyone in the vicinity. Okay. That's another one done. How many have I got? I'm missing one. I feel like I remember having to climb up to get the last one. Cause I want it now, I want it now. Give me your heart and your soul. I want it now, I'm breaking out. I can play the beginning of the bass riff for that song, but it's one of the most ridiculous and overcomplicated and fast bass riffs I've ever encountered. So I can't do all of it. I also think it would be funnier if this, as I mentioned, extremely violent weirdo lady on a quest to rid the world of rudeness and clothing is also the only member of the main cast, well, not the main cast, of the cast, who doesn't have any clear or identifiable actual psychological issues. It's like, the Joker. There's clearly something wrong there, but it's nothing that exists in reality. Yes, with its famous abilities to have somehow everything and nothing. Maybe it is like the Joker, maybe that one's got super sanity or whatever it is that they said the Joker has. New diagnosis. ADHD. Where am I? It does have super dyslexia, this is true. Yes, correct, that's what's happening. What's down here? dyslexia is so powerful. Who the hell is this?
Oh, a customer.
Soap? What is happening? I don't know if I've ever met this guy before.
Goodbye, till next time.
I like them.
Hello again, good customer.
They seem extremely awkward.
Goodbye, till next time.
I'm obviously not going to keep that. But it would kind of defeat the point of what I'm doing. But still. If it just had the Baldur's Gate thing of like, you can have a cape and it doesn't count as armor, then I would 100% give my character a cape. Where does this take me? Oh. I like this game more than I like Baldur's Gate. I think this is a better game, in general. This is my favourite game ever made. I think there are some features of Baldur's Gate that I think this game could probably get away with having. But aside from that, I do think this is just a better game. No, it's named after the Christian god. What I've just said is something that won't make any sense if you're not familiar with the fact that the Christian god started out as a demon in another mythology. No, not the turn-based stuff or the minions. You kind of have the minions in these games anyway, and I think the way you do is better. I mean specifically some of the spells, the ability to wear capes, and also, while I think it kind of good for the game it doesn't have it, because it got away with a 16, so more people can play it, I think Elden Ring is one of the few games that could get away with having as much nudity as Baldur's Gate does. Like, none of the, like, sexual content, but I think it could get away... It does actually have nudity in it. It does have as much as it does. It's just the woman who's naked in it is also kind of rotting and mouldy. Yeah, see... Where is the last two of these? Well, you can kill basically anyone in this game. North. And another thing this game has over Baldur's Gate is you can ride a weird horsey with horns. You can't ride horses in Baldur's Gate, and I think this is a flaw. I like Shadowheart. Boo also likes Shadowheart. Yeah. Torrent, Elden Ring. Did they name him Torrent just so that if you search Elden Ring Torrent, you just get a horsey? Aha! Should Minotaurs be renamed Cowboys? I think yes. Power gathers somewhere and Horned remains. Yay! Again, this took me 100 hours to do when I played it the first time. Then they're cowgirls. Clearly. And, Centauresses should be renamed, Uma Musume. I didn't know it was a puzzle until, like, right as I was finishing the game. I'll check my Steam achievements before I do this boss fight. Because I genuinely didn't realise that this was a puzzle until, I think, after I'd beaten Melania. I'm not sure, but I'll do a check, and it was like during the time when I was like in the fight with Melania. Well, I'll go over to the where is it? It's the Site of Grace, and I'm just going to check my Steam achievements. And I want to see Elden Ring, view my achievements. Yeah, I defeated this 11 days before I defeated Melania. And I defeated it after I defeated the second one of them, which I just found by accident. And then whichever Boo headmate was out at the time was like, "You didn't know about this?" and explained to me what it was. And I was like, oh, wait, what? No! And so I think it took me about 120 hours or something. I know it took me 150 hours to actually finish the game. And then I've got another 23 hours on top of it from the DLC, which I haven't and never will finish. I'm just going to get up to the last boss and then start a new game plus. Wow, look at that. I didn't know that this puzzle was in the game. I didn't know it was a thing. Big, cute deer. Oh. Oh. Well, that's nice of them, that. Is there a, Oh, you can't summon for these, can you? It's one of the Eldritch horror boss fights. Rude. Rude again. Oi! Okay, I can beat it though. I just need to kill quicker. Boo is Navi from Zelda. I'm gonna be completely honest here. What the game just did was insane and unfair. It stopped me moving. I clicked the button to attack and my character did a really slow wind-up attack and it wouldn't let me move. And that was stupid. Also... anything? Well, this is a big room, isn't it? Well, let's go talk to one of the worst people in the game. What's his face? Saluvis? Saluvis, he's just... He's genuinely one of the worst people in the game. He's awful. He's not helpful, and he tries to make Granny a sex slave. And it's... yeah. As I said yesterday, it's like in Berserk when the Band of the Hawk have to work with a man who has who does bad things, and they're forced to work with him, and eventually Griffith killed him.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was... Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli. Even you can do that much.
You have to accept the task, and then you have to give it to... I think you have to give it to the Loathsome Dung Eater if you want to do it correctly, and it kills him.
The only thing I have enough. Well, you're asking me...
What's the other method for that?
The task was left to you and the Mongol, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
No, I should just give it to Elon Musk, apparently. I'll just do that.
Journey to the two think you maybe. Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Salavus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I wanted the round table, but I ask all. Would you rather hand that potion to me? Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Salavus, but just tell him that you tricked your mum. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
I would have given it to the Loathsome Dung Eater and had him face a horrible fate, but it would mean I'd have to progress the game really far. The Loathsome Dung Eater also being a nickname that I've given to our dog. He ate some poo yesterday, so I called him the Loathsome Dung Eater. The Loathsome Dung Eater in the game is, I think, up there as the worst person in any video game ever. Which is really impressive, because there is a video game that has Griffith from Berserk in it. But the Loathsome Dung Eater is just awful. The stuff he does in this game, it's never explicitly stated, but it's just repugnant. He fully lives up to his name.
Ah, so well done. Very well. Knowledge of the source. I doubt much if you put your...
Okay. Can I kill Seleuthus?
You wish to be well? So... it's concocted from...
I may have expected.
begging for another... the remains.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There. Okay. What have we got? Okay, I've got to give that to Selin then. Map? That was a map. Yeah, the map of this game is huge and very detailed and good.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
I just found someone on the internet talking about how the loaves from Dung Eater is actually a good guy, which is an absolutely insane take.
To help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Okay, I wasn't listening. What just happened? Ah, Radahn. So, what she said was, I need to kill that, I need to kill the band health then, yeah? I don't want to kill the band health, I like the band health. Health did a festival called Radahn Fest.
Well met.
The band Health did a festival named after Radahn.
So fate is kept in state by stars curse Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caleb.
Hey, look at his sword.
East of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I think it's worth
Dang.
investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival in Radahn.
I know that he's the main Guts lookalike in the game, and he's also a wolf. But dang, his sword's like a cooler version of mine. No, it's like a stylish version of Guts. This is more like, I'm gonna send... Guts has two swords. He has a few swords actually, but... I'm sending it a picture of Berserk swords. This one is based on the first... This is based on the Hawk Raider sword. But it's got some elements of the Dragon Slayer. And the Dragon Slayer is the cool one. It's also got a few elements of Godot's first replacement sword, but the cool one's the Dragon Slayer. It does. It does look like the Moonlight Greatsword. But it doesn't glow, it's just a slab of iron. Yeah, the Royal Greatsword and this one were based on some of the swords in Berserk, in Berk. I think all the Greatswords were inspired by it. But, yeah. The cool one in Berserk is the Dragon Slayer. And the cool one in this game is the Moonlight Greatsword. Okay, let's go to the Altus Plateau. Let's go to the Altus Plateau. Inevitably, I need to do a live stream just talking about the swords from Berserk. I have no idea what Shadow's shouting about, but he's shouting. We could do a live stream of Pillars of Eternity, but I'd need to buy Pillars of Eternity. And it's owned by Microsoft until they inevitably shut down Obsidian for underperforming. So we need to wait until they shut down Obsidian and then we can buy Pillars of Eternity and live stream it. And you can play it while I sit here and tell you off for swearing. My channel wouldn't get shut down. You don't swear that badly. I've done 2 live streams where the first thing I've said is the word fuck, and I haven't gotten age striked. So I think we'll be fine. This is a nice area. I like the Altus Plateau. It's very pretty. And from memory, it's one of the largest areas in the game. It was also kind of a mess to traverse. I'm trying to do the shout from the Led Zeppelin song. I wasn't trying to do anything else there. The from the Viking one. So we come from the land of the ice and snow and the midnight sun and the hot springs. That one. Immigrant song. I look forward to when Jimmy Page dies so that I can listen to Led Zeppelin without feeling uncomfortable. Wait, hold on, I could just rip the CDs. Or listen to the better band Led Zeppelin, which is from memory an all-girl, possibly all-lesbian Led Zeppelin cover band. You know, there wasn't even a chest here. What a waste. Ah, there we are. Troll's golden sword? Let's look at this. That's a bit lame. It's not what I wanted. I've also got this though, which also isn't what I want. See if the cape didn't, like, have any... Oh. It's disconnected then reconnected again. If the cape didn't have any, like, damage protection, I would probably put the cape on. The cape on. Capon is I believe, a kind of chicken. What is metadata management? For the shows. Like on Jellyfin? Ah. There. Haha. Ooh. Thank you. That's all of the ice. That was all the ice that was made. Wow. I've got a slushy. All I got was ice. Yeah. I have a slushy. I'm going to send you a picture to show you what all of the ice looks like. Hmm. Yeah, the ice is real. I've got a slushy. I have a cherry slushy. There we go. I'll give it the context for why I've got a slushy later. Okay, I'll just wait for that to melt a bit. So, where am I? Perfumer's Grotto. I should probably rest. Dang. What I did was I stopped bothering with the straw because it's too small, and I just poured the ice into my mouth. I moved the microphone out of my face by accident. That was really funny though. Oh dear. Excuse me. What's through here? Big flower. Go. Oh well. Miranda powder. They pounded powder. Words. What was that? Oh! Oh! What the hell is this place? They powdered Miranda is what I was trying to say. And what I said was they words. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dang. Okay, I'll go do something else for a bit. Look, a big bear. Oh. In circles, coming down. In circles. Oh! What? Well, I know what I'm not doing again. I'm not doing that again. This has been a good day. I've come up with a new fictional character that I'm already quite attached to, despite being a really stupid idea. More importantly, I've come up with a character that will that will make it completely impossible to adapt, which is good. That's what I want. I don't want to be adaptable. I've got a new copy of Helsing. I've had a slushie. I'm playing Elden Ring. Truly the best of days if it weren't a Sunday or hot. But as it is, it's a Sunday and it's hot, and so therefore it's awful. I hate Sundays and I hate the heat. I actually like Sundays a lot more since I started live streaming on them though. Wow. You pricks. Oh, hello.
You, please, I can read them. paths, so shall you follow. Wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse. A curse. The curse of Queen Marika.
So for something that just happened off stream, Bill and I just sent each other fan art of the exact same characters at the exact same time by complete coincidence. So, that's great. Oh, wait, where me? Where am I? What? Fuck, we're in Woods. Where am I? Oh, it's the nice dancing area. Hi. What the hell? Everyone's getting all fiery. I have to say, the Windmill Village is one of my favourite weird, creepy areas in the game. There's a bit in Fire and Blood where they're talking about a baby that's been being nursed, and one of the characters says, "I've never known a babe to suck so hard," and it's one of the funniest things I've ever read. And they clearly didn't. It was clear that George didn't mean for it to sound like they were saying this is a really shitty baby, but that is what was written, and it's hilarious. I've never known a babe to suck so hard. It's so funny to me. Talk about the babe. Which babe? The one that sucks real bad. Sorry. It's funny though. Millicent Windmill. I've searched Millicent Windmill. I have to go somewhere else first. No. I've given myself hiccups. Where the hell am I going? There we go. Yeah. I've not. I didn't do Millicent's quest the first time because I couldn't find her, and I didn't know she existed. Why have I done this? Why do I do this to myself? You do it to yourself, you do, and that's what really hurts. You do it to yourself, just you and no one else. You do it to yourself. That was Just by Radiohead. What the hell? What did I just kill? I don't know if you can boil a slime. I've seen some creepy things people say about us on Tumblr, but I don't know if I can be boiled. I think I'd be fine. A lot of people want to boil them though. It's disturbing. A worrying amount of the slime page on Tumblr is people who, for some insane reason, want to eat us.
The Erd tree is close. Only a little further till the foot of the Erd tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd tree, where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless. Shall I turn? Let my hand share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions.
Oh, I literally did that just so I could get the screenshot. Okay, so this should be Alsa's Plateau. Okay, I need to go here first because I need my map. You do it to yourself, you do, you no one else. You do it to yourself, just you. Da, 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 da. Can't get stink off, so get you and all your friends. What? Where is it? It's over here. Hey! Oh, seriously? For goodness sake. Ah. Fun times. Sacred tear. Tear. Can't get a stinker. A human bone shard. Delicious. Wonderful, truly. Okay, so I saw it mentioned Wyndham Ruins. I was really worried then, but then I saw it's just Tibia Mariner. The funniest and stupidest boss in the game. It's just really funny to me that this is such an easy boss fight, generally. Like, it's just a skeleton boat. It's just silly. Get the stink off. Suckered you, not your friends. I'll get to you. You cow, you do it to yourself. You do. That's what really hurts. You do it to yourself. Just you. You no one else. You do it to yourself. Yourself. I think we know what song I'm going to be trying to sing in full at the end of this. I'm going to be trying to sing Just by Radiohead. Right, so what I read is Millicent should be somewhere around here. It says she should be at the Erd Tree gazing down there, maybe? Let's just go left. Well, that's not her. Oh, there we are. Found her.
Ah, we meet again. In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me. The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Tracing the path Melania took after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, she's passed.
You but know your friends. Now get back to you. Okay. And now I have to... I'm just going to open her wiki page. Ah, okay, I need to kill the Godskin Apostle. Another Berserk reference, by the way. Apostles are the names of the monsters that are made by the God Hand in Berserk. Hello, scary women. Oh, I missed. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I genuinely like how the quests work in this game. It feels like when people go on a quest in a fantasy novel, it doesn't feel like quests in other fantasy games. It feels like quests in fantasy novels. Like you don't really know what you're doing. You're just stumbling about and hoping you stumble into something important. It feels very accurate to fantasy fiction. On the other hand, killing old ladies running at you in a village feels very Doctor Who. This is an inherently stupid situation. I know. But, like, you can kind of just stumble onto the right things. And I like that. Like, obviously I didn't in this case, but I would have eventually gone here and I would have killed the Godskin Apostle. Like, I would have eventually done what I needed. Because this was one of my favourite grinding spots. So I would have gone through here a few times. On one of them, I would have found her at the top. And been like, oh. The only real issue is there's you don't get, like if it had, what it needs is messengers or something to tell you where your friends are, so that you can go find them. Like, maybe have, like, a bird or something that comes to give you letters saying, like, hello, friend, I will be in this area if you need to find me. I think the easiest to follow is Ranni's, unless you, for some reason, forget that you're supposed to listen to what people say. But I think Ranni's is the easiest quest line to do. But I think it would just be easier if there was just like an eagle that came and went, hi friend, your friend is here. Ranni's puts little note marks on your map to tell you where to go. It's the only one in it that feels like a video game quest. And it's because the developers clearly want you to do that one, and clearly want you to get that ending. Someone just started watching at that point, and they're probably like, why did Bug just kill two dancing women for no reason? And it's because they've got, Choreomania, which I just looked up in the worst possible way by looking up the name of a Florence and the Machine album. Yes, it could. That would be more like what the old Baldur's Gate games do. Like, I like that it doesn't have a traditional quest log. But it can easily be argued that it goes a bit far with it. And I do agree with that. But I'm glad it doesn't have a traditional quest log. Ah! What the hell? Haha! That went really well. Like, really, really well. Black Flame in this game looks so cool. I have to say, I wasn't fully expecting to be able to beat that. I also probably won't be singing a song at the end of this.
She's paused.
Okay, then. Giving her Valkyrie's prosthesis. Where do I get that? A clean rot knight. Oh my gosh. In the shaded castle. Oh gosh, that place. I hate that place. It's like the place up here. But what should be going on is the Radahn Festival at the moment, I think. I'm going to go talk to Ichi. Hello, Ichi.
Well, as war. I take it well. After years, my going only blinds me, to be honest.
Nothing to buy. Okay, let's look up where to get smithing stone 5s. Because I'm going to need these. The Iron Ball Trap in Royal Lucaria Academy. Which is the debate parlor, I believe. Gosh, it's like I was here yesterday. Ah, there we are. Well, that was funny. Found on a corpse sitting by the edge of the water, and no, I can't get there yet. Can't get there yet. The Altus Tunnel, which is here. Okie dokie. Ah. I do like the jellyfish. They're very cute. Okay. I like the big chest. There's a Dark Souls chest somewhere in this game. I remember watching a video about it. I think they removed it. There used to be a Dark Souls chest in it. I have no idea what that is or what's doing it. Rude. Dang it. I have to say, I don't think any FromSoft game is as long as people say it is. Like, I've been playing this one for 18 hours, and I'm pretty far through it. Like, I know it's just because I played it before and all, but you can get through them pretty quickly, even this one. I know that. I said, I know it's because I played it before. But, like, when I hadn't played Dark Souls 3 before, and Dark Souls 3 is a really short one, it took me, like, 70 hours to get. No, but my point is, this game isn't any longer than the other ones, even if you haven't. When I didn't know my way through Dark Souls 3, it took me as long to get through it as it did to get through this. It's bigger. It's bigger. It's also a lot clearer on where to go, and a lot, like, easier than the others are. I struggle less with this than I do with any of the other ones. You can take more damage, you can deal more damage, you get stronger items a lot quicker, as seen by the fact that I've got this great sword. Like, the reason it takes long is because you want to explore it. The quests are pretty short, but the actual, if you just barrel through the story, or even just do the, you can get through it blind, I think, about as easy as you can any of these games. The story isn't bigger than the rest of the game's story. The story is about the same length as the rest of the game's is. Right. But it's also easier. It does have more extra stuff in it, but like... And the game world is bigger because it's open. I don't think the game itself is as much bigger than the rest of them as it seems. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Well, no, it's that not including the Millennia thing, it took me exactly the same amount of time to get through this as it took me to get through the other game. Like, regardless of how it feels, I do not think this game is as big as it seems. Sorry, it's just... Sorry. That one's probably right. I think Dark Souls 3 took me longer than it usually takes people to play through it. I don't know.
Well, I took you've no man to lay out your arms then.
Oh, it says I should go to the Celia Crystal Tunnel to get more. Okay. Sorry, my point was that it took me 70 hours to get through Dark Souls 3. My point was that it took me about the same time to get through Elden Ring the first time as it did the other games. That was all. And because of that, it felt about as big as the others did. I was wrong and it didn't take me that long. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. I don't understand why it... No, I'll talk about it after. Sorry. Oh. Oh. This is where I was trying to go. There's a boss at the bottom of the dungeon fight. True, there probably will be. I'm just trying to get smithing stones. Sorry for the blank where I wasn't saying anything. Probably. They're chunks of ore, aren't they? So I assume so. I mean, they look shiny. Probably an enemy around here. Yeah. Multiple enemies. I said there's probably an enemy around here. Then I saw them and just assumed that was all of them, foolishly. And then one came out of another room. I wonder what genre of boss fight this is going to be, if this is the boss fight. A bad one, maybe? Yes. I hate this one. I hate the falling star beasts. True. Skills, probably. Oh, I hate this sometimes. It unequipped my sword because I was clicking down and it thought I clicked right. This game needs more Stakes of America than it has, I think. I know that might be considered a shocking statement considering this game has quite a lot of Stakes of America, but it doesn't have enough. Oops. Okay, well that was dumb. I'm gonna find somewhere else because I'm never gonna find that boss again. Ever. I'm never gonna find it again. Um... Where is there a place? Oh, there's the dungeon down here, isn't there? Latenna. I'll do that. Okay, I was wrong, it's down here. Wait. Where is it? It's over here. Somewhere. Oh wow, look at that. Enormously lucky. Skill in finding a map off the wiki and not really knowing what it was saying, but somehow getting it right anyway. Okay, so that wasn't the railway. Where is the railway? Okay, we've got apparently another 20 minutes, so hopefully I'll be able to do this cave. Snail. 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 Whoa. That was exciting. Seems normal. Snail. There we go. Look, it's one of my favourite characters in the game, Lieutenant.
Tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I'll have you come as my other half.
Oh. Do you speak true?
So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will.
I don't think he's died. I don't think he's dead.
I'm Lieutenant. An Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. Would you consider I must go back? There is something I must do. Even if I must say farewell to my wolf lover, will you show me the way? To the land of Mikkela's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold. It's farewell, Lobo. I will go with the tarnished.
Why is her wolf called Wolf?
Our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed. I will fight at your side.
And now, to the table of lost grapes.
Greeting, are you here for Spirit? I need to warn you about some. A little while ago, someone started lurking and I can hear the howling and a wet pleth. Can't even, I'm not even the graph you should keep. I know you're
And now I shall level up my sword.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Dang it, I don't have enough money. There.
Back already, no matter.
There we go. As leveled up as I can currently get it. I think this is where I'm going to be ending it today, for now. This was mostly fun, and I will be doing it again at some point in future, but I will definitely be playing Metal Gear next week. Bye-bye. Bye bye.